What's up, everybody? Good morning from Coron, Palawan, Philippines. I'm here with my buddy Corey from Florida, USA. Our buddy's back home and he is here for a little trip. And we are heading out on a boat today. We're doing a private tour. Came down here yesterday and worked out a little deal. So it's just the two of us. We're gonna get out before the crowds, check out all the highlights that Coron has to offer. And right now we're heading to the market down here by the water. We're gonna grab some fish, some rice, and some charcoal for the barbecue. And we're heading out in the water. Mayan Buntag. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, definitely not this section. See if they have some fish freshly caught. We're looking for non-cloudy eyes. We don't need huge. Like those eyes look pretty good. That one looks pretty good right there. What do you think, man? Find anything good? Oh, that's a, oh shit, what is that called? Emperor fish, I think. That one. So I think there's some snapper over this way. All right, we're thinking this beauty right here. I think Corey and I could down a snapper together. What do you say, man?
Enough snorkeling, we're gonna be hungry.
That one here, please.
Caught today?
Yes, sir. 240 pesos, sir.
240. Let's do it. All right, we went snapper, decent size, plenty of food for both of us. 240 pesos, $4.75. Not too shabby. All right, now we got to get rice, we got to get charcoal, and we got to get like soy and vinegar and stuff like that. 50 pesos, bag of charcoal. Now you're getting lots of smallies. You're getting a 50. You're gonna be set.
I am flush with pesos. I am a high roller.
So Corey watched my video on what to bring and what to do, and he's already working on getting small bills. That's one of my things. As soon as you get to the Philippines, get rid of those 1,000 peso bills because they're not gonna take it here in the province. So he's been working on that. He's good to go. That's good. Perfect. Yeah. There we go. We're all set. We'll do that. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, we're all set. Snapper in the bag, charcoal. We're keeping it simple. Fish and rice, and that is all. And lots of water. We're heading out. Here we go. Oh, no, salamat. Thank you, though. All right, there she is. The Blue Bomber. That is the one. We're here a bit early. Let's see if he comes at 7. I saw someone over here. So while we wait, this is how it works. You got tons of tourists here in Coron. Like this town is way busier than I thought. And they pump these tours out. There's like tour A, B, C, and D. And they go out at like 8:30 or 9 or 9:30 or something like that. So the deal we made is to meet here at 7, because at 7 o'clock, you go to the Coast Guard and you work it out to where we can leave, where they can take tourists out. And we want to leave like as soon as we get that signed off. And then it gives us like maybe 2 hours of getting to these places without the crowd. So that's the plan. We'll see if he arrives right at 7. Because right before we left, he's like, well, I do live kind of far away. And then Corey was like, nope. It's like every minute counts, buddy. No, he's a super nice guy. So we're looking forward to it. Anyways, we're gonna chill here and wait.
Hello.
All right, he made it.
Good morning.
With time to kill. Good to see you, man. All right, Ryan, what's the first stop? Where are we going?
Kayangan Lake.
All right.
Kayangan Lake.
All right, guys, we are off. We are one of the first boats to hit the road or hit the water. Going to Kayagan Lake, popular spot. When you search Coron Palawan, this photo and video shows up for this all the time. So we're going there first to avoid the crowd. We're racing this guy to get there first. Corey's vlogging too. He's starting a YouTube channel. So as we were approaching Coron Island, you could start to really see how unique of a place this really is. The shapes of the mountains are unlike anything I've ever seen. And when we got closer, you could finally see the breathtaking limestone cliffs that just shoot straight up from the water. And you can't quite make it out in the video, but that water is crystal clear. I can't believe I'm finally here. I've been eyeing this place for so long. It's surreal. Wow. Crazy, eh? Unbelievable. It's so different in person.
You can't put words to it.
No. 367 steps for this famous view. Here we go. I know this view. I've seen this a few times. Wow, guys.
What do you think the view?
Unbelievable. Good timing with the lighting.
You just be here.
Man, I can't believe I'm actually here.
Man,
I've looked at this photo so many times. Wow.
it's amazing.
It's truly amazing. So after hiking to that amazing lookout, we continued our hike back down the other side, which takes you to the most impressive lake I think I have ever seen. If you've ever wanted to swim in what looks like a refreshing pool of Gatorade, this is your place. All right, the time has come. Corey and I are taking our morning dip. All right, Corey. Here we go. Oh, it is so nice. So this lake is actually known to be the cleanest lake in all of the Philippines, perhaps the clearest as well. You can see I love Coron. Someone wrote that with rocks on the bottom. You can see it perfectly. It's a massive lake. It expands way back behind the mountains where you can't even see it where you're swimming. But spectacular spot, the perfect spot to start the day with a private tour before the crowds come. At this point, the crowds were starting to show up. The boats had pulled in, and we thought it was just the perfect time to wrap things up and head off to our next spot. We're heading to Hidden Lagoon after this, and apparently that just doesn't get the crowd like this stop does, and like Twin Lagoon gets the crowds. So we're gonna get a few stops in today that aren't too busy. That's just something to consider when you're coming here. So even if you hire a private, you get out a little bit early, but I mean, it doesn't take long before the crowds catch up to you, and then the rest of the day you're just sort of dealing with it as if you were in a big tour group. The only difference is less people on the boat, which is good or bad. Could be fun joining a group if they're fun and cool. All right, so this next stop we actually didn't know much about whatsoever. Our guide recommended it and just suggested it as a place to get away from the crowds. It's really just like a swimming lagoon. It's fresh water mixed with salt water, and Corey and I both just love getting in the water, exploring, seeing what we can find. The area had some pretty cool seagrass, little bits of coral, some little fish, but as I was swimming through the grass, something just felt off, something eerie. And it was as if something was watching me. And as I got closer to this, what seemed like a perfect ambush spot, nothing happened. It was just more grass. All right, and we were off again, exploring further along Coron Island. And you know, part of what made this adventure so awesome was just this part. Exploring around on our boat with amazing views of the island everywhere. The weather was perfect. It just felt like we were living this tropical dream. It was fantastic. Our next spot was Twin Lagoon, another very, very popular spot when it comes to the tours, so chances are you're gonna run into a lot of people. As the name suggests, there are two lagoons, and what's really cool is they're separated by this big limestone wall that you can actually swim underneath to get to the other lagoon, and it was just such a unique place. You're sort of dwarfed by these massive limestone cliffs all around you as you're floating around this beautiful clear water. If you bring your snorkel gear, you can take a peek underneath. It's crystal clear. There's not a ton of sea life, but it's actually not that bad either, so it might be worth bringing that. Overall, just another spectacular stop for the day. After quite the busy morning, we had worked up one heck of an appetite, and we were ready to dive into that fresh fish that we picked up earlier in the morning. But check out this spot, guys, on where we got to hang out for a couple of hours to enjoy our lunch. Look at the water, all tropical reef. The backdrop on this beach, it was spectacular. We were the only ones there for the main time that we were there. The crew cooked up our fish, and we were ready to dive in. Check it out. Look at this, prepared snapper on the grill. So it's done, baby.
I think you are here.
Eat with your hands. Look at that view.
This is our lunch view.
Are you kidding me? Oh yeah, living the dream, baby. Wow, fresh snapper, freshly caught this morning. And we're just gonna chill here. Taking a little breather before we go for a snorkel, right out there. Check it out. We got a boat just came in. We've had this little beach to ourselves this whole time, but my God, how nice is this? Guys, this is ridiculous. I gotta keep pinching myself. Look at this. Oh my God, this water is so nice. Perfect temperature. Oh, look at that beach. All right, gonna do some snorkeling. Here we go. So right when you swim off from the beach, you encounter this incredible reef. It's in great condition, so much variety, lots of colors, lots of these little puffer fish and other small species that are super fun to just follow around. And what's amazing is when you make your way out a little bit further, that reef just drops straight off and it feels as though you're flying as you just float over the edge. Awesome experience. So connected to the reef that's right out from the beach is a place called the Coral Garden, which is essentially beautiful rolling hills of colorful reef as far as you can see. So it was quite the few hours of snorkeling, an incredible time for sure, but the day was not done. We had one more stop. This place is called the Secret Lagoon. I would say probably the most unique place that we checked out on this whole day adventure. Right behind this big wall, this limestone cliff, there's a little hole underneath and you can swim underneath it and you will not believe what is behind this. You make your way in and you're thinking, what the heck? Check this out. This place opens up completely. There's a tree growing inside this massive cave behind the wall that you had no idea. Crazy rock formations, just a super unique place. Man, I did not expect this. I thought it was gonna be just this tight little thing you barely poke your head in. Look at this, opens right up.
This is the level of the water.
Oh wow.
When they are evening.
And low tide, it's sand?
Yeah, also. But now I think it's going to the high tide.
Gotcha, it's going up now. Oh my God, it goes way back here.
All island I recommend to you is the best.
Oh my God, it's almost like stalactites coming down. Look at that. Freaking amazing. Cave within the cave. So this really was the perfect place to end an amazing day exploring Coron Island. Another beautiful spot, super unique. But that's all the time we had for. It was time to head to the boat and head back to town. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it gives you an idea of what to expect if you come out to Coron. Just expect beautiful nature above the water and below, and you won't be disappointed. Guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.